Hey, what's up? It's DTM. Everybody's taking a break, and I was just like in the garden, and I'm just like so stoked out of my mind. This is moringa right here, one of the most nutrient-dense plants in the world, with amino acids, minerals, vitamins, essential fats, as well as tons of calcium, magnesium, iron, zinc. I mean, it's an amazing plant all the way around, moringa. So this is just a little, it's been cut back quite a bit, so it's going to just blossom into a huge tree. I just wanted to show you this amazing garden. Look at some of these amazing things. Look at this blossom. I mean, that is like from another planet.
The lilikoi flower, passion flower.
Is that what it is?
So this plant, as far as nervine goes, we have in our tranquility. It's in Western medicine. This is the ideal, most balanced nervine herb. We do have valerian that we also put in the tranquility, but this plant, which is the lilikoi flower, lilikoi vine, is an awesome nervine.
What's this here, Doug? This is an amazing plant.
This is great for the eyes. It's known as coleus. We don't have it in.
It's a bit bitter.
Blends right now. It is a bit bitter.
It's good for like eye spasms and such. It's also good for the lungs, it's good for the heart.
This is the oregano. This stuff is really good right here. And this is a turmeric right here, bro?
Yup. So let's show. Turmeric's all over the place. There's about 150 pounds, I would kind of guesstimate, underneath the garden floor. So there's a lot of food that we're even like walking on right now. I'll show you how the turmeric.
This is food right here.
So here's the turmeric right here. A lot of the turmeric is coming out of the ground, and we'll show you how we plant it later. You know, it wants to come up now. This is the season. It grows for about 9 months. There's a 30-day window here, full moon to full moon, in which we're able to replant it. So we'll take it out, change locations of a lot of it, so it has a new space to grow.
Cool.
And new vitamins and minerals to tap into, new soil.
Yeah, the plants look really great. This
is
is just an edible right here.
I just wanted to show you this.
Yeah, so spinach.
Like
this is a Polynesian spinach or edible hibiscus. So that's the lilikoi fruit. So
it's a giant lilikoi.
So that flower that you originally saw becomes the fruit.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
amazing.
amazing.
Get even bigger, football size.
Amazing.
And it's just like a regular lilikoi. You open it up and it's the same thing, just giant.
Delicious and sour and amazing.
So delicious
cool.
and so yummy.
This stuff right here, this Polynesian spinach is amazing. I use it for wraps.
Yeah, so I mean, nitrogen, iron, calcium. We're trying to bring our teas and our herbs to have more nourishment. We have, you know, the herbs can be very circulatory and cleansing, and the more nourishing that we're able to nourishment we're able to create through them,
dandelions,
the better. So yeah, the dandelion, the bitters, right? So good for you. Great for the liver. The dandelion's known for the liver.
Wow.
Right?
Some more comfrey.
More comfrey as you walk in the garden.
Look at these cacao pods. Wow. That's cacao. Everyone is, where's the chocolate come from? These are like amazing. Look at this. This is chocolate. I'm trying to get a good angle. There it is. A nice.
So we have about 45 cacao trees growing on the farm. These pods will take 6 to 9 months to get kind of ripened. They're not quite ripe enough. This one's the closest.
Nice.
And we have this in our green energy, also in our love potion and our endurance. So
it's a great delivery for other herbs, the cacao.
Yeah, and it's also a complete food. You know, it's got protein, especially for people that don't eat. You know, if you're looking for protein, you're looking for fat. It's got all those things: the fat, the carbohydrates, the protein. So it's nourishing. So it's anyway. Also, look at the minerals. I mean, the color. Where do you find that color?
Yeah, exactly.
This is an interesting plant here. This is the mamaki, and the Hawaiians. You know, I know a little bit about this plant, but renowned in Hawaiian medicine for overall health and wellness. Great for iron, building blood. This is in our women's wellness tea. And this is like I said, a renowned medicine in Hawaiian, Polynesian times. So
And are these the calendulas? Are they all new, or were they in here before?
so this is certainly the season. They're flowering. We planted them, I would say, over the winter time. They went in, and we're putting more in now. Locally, we sell a calendula salve, but it's also in our bath tea as well. These are figs that are coming out right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can see the figs happening.
Oh, look at that. That one looks like it's almost...
You think we're ready? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Take it a little...
I got a little
Cut
knife
it open
here.
just to be official, otherwise I just pop it.
Yeah, let's show them what the inside looks like here. This feels pretty ripe too.
Wow. Gimme.
So let's just go here. We'll take off this piece here.
Oh, wow, that looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, yeah.
It's good, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So first of the season,
Perfect.
I had one the other day. It's the second
What's
fig
this
of the
vine,
season.
bro?
Oh, vine.
What is this?
It's a Malabar spinach. So we're, like I mentioned, we're trying to get more and more greens, more and more iron, more and more nourishment in our teas and in our blends and in our powders, so that almost substitute them for, you know, lunch, if you will. So we're growing more and more of these spinach-like plants, and they'll allow us to provide that iron in the teas. Good, yeah?
That's really good.
So this will cover, you come back here in about 3 months and this whole fence line will be covered in Malabar spinach.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can see all the turmeric coming out of the ground here. It's everywhere. You're
And
behind you, in front of you. That's the gotu
cola here.
The
And the
brain food,
turmeric.
yeah?
See how that grows? Isn't that cool?
So the
Huge
gotu,
on this island.
let's talk gotu kola for a moment, and you can see it's a renowned herb in Ayurvedic medicine. You can see the brain, mimicking the brain here. Calming of the breath again, calming of the nervous system, and then once the nervous system's calm, the brain's clear. I remember you had that gotu kola juice that we gave you.
Love it.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of gotu. When I lived here, that was the herb that I lived on. I put it in my lemon ginger blast every day.
Yeah, right on.
This is one of my favorite plants right here. This is for flavor. This
Cranberry hibiscus.
oh, is this what this is? What
Yep.
was maybe so no, it was the other one. It was that other purple one over
Which is
here.
seasonal, that'll come out in the winter.
What is that called? That purple one? Roselle,
Roselle,
yeah. That one, dude, that is so delicious. It looks like you guys just harvested.
Yeah, it just got finished up this winter.
This is so delicious right here. I'm close. This is the ashwagandha.
So
Anything
root
new?
system. The ashwagandha is the root system.
This is holy basil right here.
Yep. I mean, it's always, those are all newish plants. They're right behind you, the lemon verbena, which is finds our way into the tranquility. We got that clary sage, which is the, this is the clary sage here, right below you.
Oh, okay, cool.
In the sage family.
Wow.
Obviously larger leaves. We had the copper actually. You can see the copper that we use for, this is all ginger that I'm walking through. I don't know how many of you have seen ginger in the ground, but here's a little ginger that'll be ready to get
Delicious.
into. Yeah.
I'll take that.
So all of this is ginger. You can see all the ginger root. There's probably
Wow.
40-ish, 50-ish pounds of ginger in this zone right here.
Got a gnarly kick.
Big clumps, yeah. Spicy, gnarly.
Oh yeah.
And then you can see some of our newbies. We have a moringa here, but you know, there's pests and stuff that get to some of our newbies, the plants that just get put in, and we've been using this copper around it to keep them safe for a while. So you'll see some copper. It just helps with the vibration of the plant, attract the vitamins and minerals, and also slow down the pests. And they seem to work really well, so we
Cool.
just crafted those.
Wow. That ginger's got a kick, boy. What's this? Kind of berry?
That's
This
the
is-
raspberry leaf.
Yeah, raspberry leaf. So it's infamous in Western world for pregnant mamas. They drink it for
right.
you know, for
So these are raspberries,
these are raspberries.
Okay.
Yeah, this one right here.
but you grow mostly for the leaf.
We'll use the raspberry in the same blend though. This is for the women's wellness blend.
Cool.
So one of the active ingredients in the women's wellness. And this is a thorny plant. It'll really start to spread out. I mean, you can see it, it's still in its infancy, but we've taken a patch back there and allocated a zone to just grow this plant because it will start to really spread out.
Like, so, but you're, like most things, you're focused on mostly the greens of it. The green plant part of it.
Yeah, well, whatever is sustainable. I mean, if it's fruiting, we'll take the fruit. And like the calendula flower, when it's flowering, we'll use the flower. But the whole idea is that the perennials that grow regularly that we're able to trim and not take out of the ground, and it's less work for us, it's nicer to the plant, and it just seems to be a more sustainable process.
Right.
Here in Hawaii with, limited seasons, it's we're very fortunate that we can grow this all year round, and at the same time save footsteps in if we take a plant, if we take a root from a plant, then having to replant it out of the nursery creates a whole nother level of work. So we're very choosy, like the ashwagandha. There's 3 or 4 roots that we harvest on the farm: turmeric, ginger, ashwagandha. That's pretty much it, and some comfrey from time to time. Otherwise, yeah, we're trimming and letting it grow, basically harvesting and growing air, water, and light, as opposed to biomass. Like if you buy a potato, you're basically transferring biomass. Here with the trimming, it's definitely grabbing vitamins and minerals from the ground and some soil, but in many cases it's utilizing the air, water, and light, and that's what we're able to transfer to other people.
So it's sustainability at the highest levels. That's what you're aiming for, it seems like to me. That's why the one reason why I want to promote what you guys do here. Just that, giving the idea of sustainability for a sustainable world, which most of what we're doing isn't that. And so these ideas are really good as far as like having plants where you don't take the roots out and you're living more off of the concentrated sunlight, water, which just continues to grow and grow, and the plant doesn't die. So the joke about the carrot has feelings too, is when you're doing it more like this and just trimming off the vegetables off the top like goats do. They just take the nicest, trimmest stuff, and then a week later they come back and trim it down on that fresh stuff again, just like you guys are doing. And then you're creating a sustainable herbal product where people can consume the sunlight and the air and the water and the nutrients in herbal tea form. So
yeah, and I mean, you said it perfectly, and for us,
did I? Wow,
the answers are always, the plants are always telling us, the gardens are always telling us. For a while we were harvesting comfrey root, and although very potent and for major traumas and bone injury, it's great medicine, but at the same time it becomes very challenging as gardeners and farmers to sustain. So a lot of times the gardens and the process of farming will tell us, listen, we need to stop taking this root, it's time to use the leaf.
My philosophy is that fruits and herbs, not only are they mankind's foods, but they're the most sustainable, because you don't cut the tree down to get the fruit, and you don't cut the tree down to get these herbs that heal you. So if you make your diet based on fruits and herbs, you're living a more sustainable long-term lifestyle, as opposed to all these weird things that we've done and all these crazy foods we've gotten addicted to that are not sustainable, and we're just totally ruining our planet that way. So it's time to...
And if you look at the diversity of this garden, in and of itself, it's its own immune system, so it's fending off the pests because of the diversity.
That's it, exactly.
So things like you're utilizing turmeric and lemongrass and yarrow in order to fend off the pests. And what brings in the pesticide, why people are using things like pesticides, is as a result of the monocropping that goes on. So when people plant rows and rows of one plant, the bugs and the pests are saying, you can't do that. You can't plant from acres and acres of the same plant. The diversity of the soil is just going to allow the pests. The lack of diversity is what the pests are going to feed on.
So the garden gets sick due to the lack of biodiversity. The same thing that the way the humans are, with all the chemicals that are destroying the microbiome and ruining that biodiversity in the human gut, lowering immunity.
And the permaculture aspect of this garden is translated into the gut eventually, right? So it's this biodiversity that we're attempting to transfer to you all through the teas and whatnot.
I love what you guys do, man. This is how I started, was on this moringa, which is one of my favorite plants in the entire world. Do you guys have moringa? Do you harvest the moringa?
Yeah, we just did a big
single?
harvest. It's in the solar dehydrators. I can't say enough about this plant. Complete protein.
Yeah.
You could live off this plant. It's one of the few herbs that offer, you know, complete protein, calcium, potassium. I know from what I understand and read, it's renowned in Africa and Asia for malnutrition. It's renowned for things like for pregnant mamas to make sure their milk production's coming along.
Yeah.
So it just has, as far as efficiency of vitamins and minerals, it's super efficient. And for us to grow it, it grows very well. It's always coming back when we harvest it, and yeah, we hope to have more and more moringa here.
Cool, man. So let's go see the. I wanted to show everybody. That's kind of why I started this video, was to show them the new garden, as well as the new solar dehydrators, which puts you on a whole nother level.
Yeah, we've been hard at work trying to make room for all this garden expansion and make sure we're ready for springtime, which is basically here. We have certainly more production coming out of our gardens, and that production needs a home. So curing the herbs in a solar dehydrator, let's...
So bro, you're saying this is the lemongrass, which adds to the immune system, keeping the pests low. And what else did you say? The yarrow. I want to show that. What's this one right here though, bro?
Lime balm.
Oh, really? I don't think I've ever heard of that. So
we haven't made, it's in the lemon balm zone. We haven't made this into a tea as of yet, but
so this is new?
This is new. Yeah.
Cool, man.
And lemongrass is an herb in Asia, in Thailand, places Southeast Asia, that they consume morning, day, and night, and they do that in order to digest the food. So these herbs are integrated.
This is the new. This whole area is new since the last time I was out to make a video. The yarrow is new. This is another one that you said is part of the immune system.
Yeah, and it's a staple in our women's wellness. So I can't speak enough about this plant. It's good for basically everything.
Yeah.
We've used it a lot for blood clotting, building blood. If there's any kind of deep cuts, you can just take this plant, kind of chew it up, and then put it on your skin, and it'll immediately clot the blood. So if there's a deep, super deep cut, you do utilize the root, take the whole plant out of the ground, and put it into the deep cut. But it's amazing how instantaneous this is. And this is one of those plants that's telling us right now we need to use more and more of it because of how well it's growing.
Yeah.
So when a plant grows well like this and is easy to take care of, and also is as balanced as yarrow is, and these are plants that have been, thousands and thousands of years of history that we're just learning about.
There's even more information on the individual plants we're talking about at the website.
Yeah, on the website we have information about each plant, and you're welcome to email me directly, and I'd be happy to talk story about the individual.
Cool, man. And this over here, just really quick, is about you guys are putting in some turmeric, you said, huh? There's just 2 rows, so you're guys going to throw the roots right in there. And then how long will it be after you throw roots in before you see, before you can harvest again?
Kurt, can you jump in here?
Yeah, sure. Actually, the roots are already in. So we plant them in trenches, and when they start to come up, we fill the soil in until we get back at ground level. That gives us more yield out of each plant, gives it more space to grow. And it'll be about 9 months before we can harvest this plant.
It'll quadruple 6-10 times as much
More
as
than
the
that.
original seed.
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
I just put in a piece about this big.
Yeah.
And when we dig this plant out of the ground, it's going to be about
So
like this.
10, 20, 30 times proliferation from the original root seed. Okay, cool. Thanks, Kerr.
You're welcome.
This looks like the interesting little plant. Looks like it's so. Oh, wow! What's this? Is this another?
Hyssop.
Oh, okay, cool.
Tasty.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't think
it's delicious. In the mint family.
Oh, wow.
Tastes like licorice.
Yeah.
Yum.
So
Why don't you show us the?
great,
Well, look at all this, man. Look at all these seeds and starts and what is that? Dill or what?
Believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Kerr, some dill.
Vegetables now, Kerr?
No, I just happen to have an affinity for the dill flower, and we like to have lots of flowers in the garden.
So you're gonna plant some dill here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna come visit in about 2 months.
Just some little curry trees here. See these curry starts?
Yeah, that curry goes in the curry blend.
Yep.
Wow, that's
So we have about
love
8
that stuff.
trees on the farm, different sizes.
Cool, man. More mint.
We try and grow everything that hits in the garden from seed, and it guarantees that it's going to be a little stronger. Kerr is certainly the one to be talking in the nursery, but this is where all the magic begins.
Is that more raspberry there?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, good. Beautiful, bro. Let's show them the dehydrators,
These are all
man.
comfrey starts.